Hello, hello. How are y'all doing? Let's get that music down real quick. I think that's where we want it. I don't even know anymore. All right. I don't like the light like that. Don't care. All right. Um, in theory, you guys got some music going. Not very loud. Hold on, turn it up a second. So, I think we're just gonna keep it a little bit louder for you in case I have to walk away. Yeah, screw it. I like it there. It's a nice round number-ish. All right, volumes. All right, so we got that going. We got people hanging out. Hello. I texted a couple of extra people just because I know they had the day off, just hanging out. Uh, so it's Mind Pockets. It's Monday. We have some fun. The work tonight, so we got to keep it to a nice tight hour. And then today was a long. Oh man, I don't mind working Saturdays, but Saturdays are just such long days. Very long days. But it is what it is. I think I hear my Amazon package being delivered. So between 8 and 9. Technically, we're a couple minutes early. I got, I tested everything. So the presentation uh, is working or it's updated. So no need to do a nice pre-show what if because nothing's gonna happen. We're not gonna have any problems. We're not gonna need. Um, if you guys didn't listen to last week's My Pocket 35, uh, train wreck, like a mess of a show. But I pulled it out. I handled it like a champ. Um, I don't think I'm forgetting anything. God, I hope not. That would suck. Uh, but yeah, I got nothing for a pre-show. I just do this just so everybody can get a second to get logged in. You can hang out for a second. Uh, I got nothing groundbreaking or funny. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go get my drink. I will be right back. Why is he moving so fast? He's not supposed to move that fast. Well, that's kind of concerning. I don't like any of that. Well, that looks so weird. Why is he moving so fast? That's not part of like. Oh my, that's so weird. That's probably why my computer looks like it's running so hard right now. Hold on. Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on. Now it's back to normal. Whatever. God, I shouldn't have said anything. I'm just like jinxing myself here. Like, go figure. The second I say like I don't need to talk about anything on the pre-show, like my little guy here just starts wigging out. He's back to normal, so I don't know what that means. It's not a big drink today. I'll put you over here for now. All right. Like my CPUs are like, okay, I don't know what CPUs are, but I think it's like how fast your computer is running. So right now it's running nice and smooth, like 4%. Earlier when we first started, it was like 30%. And I wonder if that's because this thing was just wigging out. But I don't know why that would make any sense, but whatever. How's my volume sound? Looks good. Hold on, I'm going to turn this up real quick. How's my volume sound? Looks good. Yeah, fuck it, we're good. Uh, there. Is mom working tonight? Mom, are you working tonight? That freaks me out. Why is it like I don't want to keep pushing buttons because every time I get a little crazy and start pushing buttons, I start breaking stuff. All right, I pushed a button. Everything seems to be working. Like Mondays, like after Monday, I just shut everything down on this computer. So it's not like there's no reason for this computer to get all wiggy. But whatever. Um, oh no, Brian Quinn did not make it to uh, next year or the year after. Uh, I'm gonna try and take a trip to New Jersey for Thanksgiving because the Tell Steve Dave General Store basically leaves it open for like from midnight until like now almost. I think it would be fun to go up there and spend like a half a day just hanging out at the general store. But we'll see. I gotta see if I can convince Liam's mom to let me take him on a Thanksgiving. All right, we are almost ready. Let's do this one again. Do this one, and I'll see you guys in 1 minute. Hello, welcome to Whimsy Live. It's Saturday. It's Mind Pockets. Mind Pockets is the day I share random ideas and thoughts that I've had all week with you, and then try to explain what the hell was going on. Okay, for a second there, I thought this hand was this one. Anyway, um, I think there's 10 of them this week. Um, so yeah, just sit back, relax. Let's turn this up so I can hear it. And let's see what have I been up to this week. I forgot this was on there. I stopped this my pockets. Huzzah! Life is getting back to its balance because I found my ring in my bag. What the fuck? Yeah. So I did not lose it, and yeah, found it. It was just sitting at the bottom of my bag. Obviously, reached in, pulled out something, and it's stuck in there. So, but I got my ring back. Everything is getting back to normal. So I don't think it was on purpose. The last month, maybe 6 weeks, but a lot more in the last month, talking about the universe and just life being off balanced, and then life trying to overcorrect itself and everything else. So there will be a couple of them that kind of references it. Like I'm trying not to just call it the universe again. Um, but for the last like month, right? We've had the car saga. We have fucking frozen fridges, um, and a bunch of other stuff happening. I lost my ring, and then like all of a sudden, I got some really cool. I got a response about the car saga, and now that I put all of that to bed, like everything is like it's weird. Like I just found my ring. It was in my bag, so obviously I was stuck. I went in there, grabbed something, and it just slid off my hand. But like it was just random enough that I found it. Um, so I'm happy about it. I don't have to spend another $15 for a new one. Um, but I do worry now about the rest of them, which is weird because prior to 2 years ago, I had a set of rings and I never had a problem with them falling off. And then I got fat in my hands, so I had to buy new rings. And now all they do is just like slide the fuck off. I think I did it. The car saga is officially over. There will be one more announcement. I got to play with the schedule. I'm gonna try to live stream it. I'm gonna try and replace it with Monday. If I can't replace it Monday, there will be like a Tuesday morning 8 or 9. So um, you guys will be pleasantly surprised on how Car Saga ended and what good came out of all of this fucking drama and shit. So um, I don't know. I'll get. Make sure you hit the. That's what it is. Make sure you hit the bell on YouTube so that way when I go live, you get the notification that I'm going live. Because there's a chance that it's going to be Tuesday, but I don't know. Don't like long mind pockets because I just sit here like an idiot, not doing anything. Um, okay, the last week and a half, I've been like really fucking cagey about like what this final resolution was. I hinted at I had one final proposal to try to resolve this stupid thing. right? So the idea behind the car saga is I just want to be done with it. Like it's taking up too much of like the show. I just don't understand like the negativity that the car saga brought, like in itself. So I hinted that I had an idea for a solution. I finally got them to accept the terms of my resolution for what I would like to see happen. They 100% didn't want to do shit. I can tell you that right now. Nobody wanted to do anything. They tried to throw a couple more oil changes at me, and I'm like, here's what I want. They were able to get what I wanted. Um, they were able to get me uh, the appropriate documentation and things for it. Want to do it Monday. Okay, so we have nooners. If for whatever reason I can't uh, reveal the end of the car saga on Monday, I would obviously continue doing regular nooners, and then I'll let you know um, a little bit about what time Tuesday morning. It is kind of like a weird, unique resolution that I came up with, but it's kind of helping others help like maintain my balance um, just in general in life. So really good resolution for it. I do want to kind of just like promote it a little bit. Not maybe not promote, but I want to make sure because I don't want. I'm never going to talk about this stupid car again. Um, so I got one more resolution, 15 or 20 minutes. Quick summary. Here's what I have. Here's what the resolution is, and what this resolution is going to do for others. Okay. Um, you should have an answer. Just be aware at noon on Monday. If I'm here, then I'm doing it Tuesday. If I'm somewhere else, like out in the wild on my phone, that's what we're looking for. But it is happening Monday or Tuesday. We just have to just line up a couple of things. It's done. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be it's an interesting uh, idea that I had to resolve it, and I think you guys will be happy with what Chase and the Whimsy was able to do to get this thing resolved. So other than that, that's all I got. Like I just wait until noon. Like that sounds like um, yeah, that's all I got. If you do see me on my phone, right, the vertical view, um, fucking retweet that shit. Send the link to all your friends because it's gonna be a fun. We got the holidays coming up. It's a nice resolution, and I want as many people um, to hear it, share. Maybe we can uh, expand a little bit on what my resolution was. So sorry for being so fucking cryptic about it, but that's what I do. Oh my god, Violet showed me how to use my keyless start. Like I can start the car from in the house or walking up to the car. Like I have that function. No one at the dealership fucking told me, but whatever. Violet showed me how to do it. So I bought the new car, and there's an extra button on the thing, and I kept pushing the button, and nothing happened. Well, Violet also has a Nissan, and she basically was like, you have to lock the car and hold the button, and then after like 5 seconds, it starts the car. Two things I found out this week about the goods and bad about this, right? Good is it's super cold out, boom, get the heater starting. If it's super hot out, boom, get the AC running. Genius. Uh, the one thing I ran into was um, sometimes I'm listening to a podcast with my buds, but as soon as I start the car, it Bluetooths to the car, so then I lose like 3 minutes, whatever I was just listening to, so I have to back it up. But like, I can start my car from like I don't know what the distance is. Maybe Liam and I can figure it out. We'll start walking down the street. But yeah, my car lets me start it from outside of the car. So good. They say at bars you should never talk about like politics and religion. Well, if you're at a bar with a bunch of teachers, you can add to that list playground rules slash going up the stairs. Fucking teachers are losing their minds about like you can't go up the down, and they it's like the most passionate conversation I've ever had with a teacher, and it's about the goddamn slide. It was slide. I thought I heard I thought I heard myself say stairs. It's the slide. I grew up in a time when on the playground it was the Wild West. It was fucking anarchy, right? Kids are running around just doing whatever they wanted, right? We're climbing on monkey bars up top. Like, we get on the monkey bars, and then remember when you used to do one of these things where you have to like wrap your feet around somebody until they fall off? Um, I know a teacher, right? She's been teaching for a while, and Sophie is amazing. She's 4 and adventurous, and she's like, I want to go up the slide. So she struggled a little bit. Said teacher was like, kind of like, I don't like it, but I'm not going to say or do anything about it. But then as I talked to her a little bit more about like, why is it such a bad it? Holy cow. The passion a teacher has for playground rules is crazy. And then Thanksgiving, two teachers, and they both like so much passion that like if I kept going, we could have ended in like fists. They're just like you just don't do it. Um, okay, I get where they're coming from because it's not the best idea because you get some kid that comes down, boom, knee to the face. Kids are crying everywhere. I wonder who the teachers are. Um, like I right, I can appreciate law and like Law and Order following some rules because kids without rules grow up to be me, and we don't need any of that. But like Sophie wasn't even at school. There was no other kids, and I just it was like the funniest thing. But it was cute though because there was a moment where a little boy got on the. It wasn't even the big slide; it was a small slide, right? But what was cute was this little boy comes up and was trying to help her. Like he was totally supportive. He's like, "Grab my hand," and then he just didn't have the upper body strength to pull her up, and like he was like further back because he didn't want to slide down too. Uh, how do we get law and order the playground? Right? We got SVU, we got special victims, criminal intent. Like I totally think we can do like law and order the playground. If you don't practice the correct way, you will learn the wrong way. But isn't there like, can you also learn through failure? Like, isn't that a thing too? You send me out there. I like it's okay. So, and it's what's interesting is these two teachers probably did. They probably went up the down, right? They went up the slides. They fucked around, but like they got teacher hat on, and what's funny is teacher hat never comes off, right? Sometimes teacher has to bite her tongue because they're not at school and that's not my kid. So they just bite their tongue. Um, it's practically my job figuring who done it on the playground. But like, yeah, who says that they're amazing students? Not amazing students. What is interesting was as I'm trying to defend anarchy and chaos, we found out that kids don't play wall ball anymore. Like, okay, so if you go like 80s and 90s wall ball, right? You throw the ball, and then if it touches you, you have to run to the wall before the next kid throws the ball at the wall, right? Simple enough. But if you go old school vintage rules, is I then have to stand up against the wall while this kid throws the ball at me. Like, so that rule totally doesn't even, that game doesn't even exist anymore. I can support that game not being done anymore because it was like, it was craziness. Like, there was a time where all we did was try to throw fucking golf or tennis balls at each other, and everybody was okay with it. Now they're like, you can't play on the rubber mat with the wood chips with the tiny slide and go up it. Like, that's why we're all soft because nobody's willing to let a kid take a knee to the face to be like, don't do that anymore. We will have to agree to disagree, I guess. But I do think it's kind of funny. It's like there's a part of me that now has to be like a troll and like I really don't care one way or the other, but because they're so like against it, like I have to support it. Like they backed me into a corner where I have to be now pro up the slide by all means. So if you guys know any teacher friends, uh, I would love for them to call in. Let's talk about this some more. Uh, like now, this would be a fun conversation. Get rid of Car Saga. Let's get into Playground Saga, and we could be like try and like I can try to defend why wall ball is still good and why you should be allowed to like try to knock people off the monkey bars. Adds character, life, like it adds like life experience. Uh, you guys should like throw some comments in there. Are you pro? Are you pro upslide or are you pro downslide? Let's hashtag that shit. Hashtag upslide or hashtag downslide. Oh man, I'm gonna be really pissed if like the majority of everybody, like non-teachers, are like, no, you can't go up the down. Be here. I'll defend it. That's all I'm saying. How do I block people on this thing? This Nicole lady sounds like an amazing, silly teacher. Okay, I need somebody to please hashtag me an upslide. Sophia, give me one upslide. Man, look at that. Like very few times do we get this much chatter in the chats. Sandy, she hangs out every once in a while, but like she's at home and her teacher mind, like she's like doing God knows what, right? Hanging out on her new patio or her in her backyard, and then all of a sudden, like a teacher, what's Ben doing? So she must have logged in and was like, "Oh, this guy's coming off." Like, nah, she's like, "I gotta get in there and tell people no, down slide." And I think part of it too is just like the idea that there was a rule now. Like back in the day, teacher would be like, "Don't do it because it's not a good idea." Now they have to put that shit on paper, put it up on the wall next to the slide. We're moving on. I'm actually doing work right now. See, I know it. Teachers, man, they always know when something's going on. I'm looking into getting like epoxy resin. Like I have a couple of like stupid ideas that I want to do with the epoxy resin. But as I researched it a little bit, I could start making my own coasters and Patreon merch. How cool would that be? I don't know how to do it yet, but don't think I haven't ordered some stuff to kind of mess around with. So I'll keep you guys updated, but I'm excited to make my own merch. I have like the dumbest idea that I want to do with the resin, right? Like I want to make little glass, like clear display thingies. Like I'll show you when I make them. Nikki was like, "Oh, that sounds so cool," but like a mess and like I don't know. There's probably signs to it to make sure that like I guess there's bubbles. Um, but I watched a couple of videos and they got all the silicone molds. Like there's a chance. Like we're doing coasters in June, right? Or sorry, January. So if you guys want whimsy coasters, a set of four, sign up for Patreon tomorrow. Okay, for the $10 tier, right? Because then that gives you uh shit. Or does it have to be this month? November? Oh, what was it? Sign up in the even and then I send it to you in the odd? Yes. Okay, so sign up tomorrow for the $10 tier, and then you pay through uh December, January, and then at the end of January, I'll send you four coasters. So I have one coaster idea if I need it, right? Happy Designs, who helps with the ornaments and some of the wooden tokens. But if I can figure out how to do this resin thing, I can just be like, I can I'll do that on a Monday. You guys can just watch me like, and then pour them all into the things. And then um, I know for a fact that I'll mess it up in that I'll try to take it out too early. So, um, but yeah, there's a small chance that if I can figure this thing out, I'm making coasters. Nikki, I already told Nikki she can help me out with the artsy side of it because otherwise I'm just sending fucking clear. Nikki's help. You literally just sent you guys four clear discs, and then somehow and then maybe I'll throw a sticker on it or something. Oh my god, that's so stupid. But yeah, I'm gonna play with it. Black Friday was what yesterday, so they had some sweet deals on it. So For a couple of bucks, I was able to pick up the silicone molds and then the resin. So I got a very small order. It's worth the $15 to play with it once to see if I can figure out how to do it. And then if so, I'm gonna take I'm just gonna put everything in fucking this epoxy resin. Everything. I got the I got the original OG wooden token that Sandy got me. Boom, that shit's going in resin so that way I can keep it like pristine. I got the original pocket gnome. I'm just saying, I hope I can get it because there's one more mine pocket coming up here very soon in which I clearly have no idea what to do uh, when I come up with random project ideas. But hang out for a second. We got a small commercial, and then we'll continue.
Go check out Whimsy with a Z, the podcast from Chasing the Whimsy. Whimsy with a Z is a brand new podcast where they meet and hang out with 6 teenagers each month to get to know what it's like to be a Generation Z in today's day and age. They'll discuss summer, first days of school, and maybe dive into the struggles that most teens face, but maybe not talk about. Join along as they break down the generation gap and better understand what it's like to be Generation Z. That's Whimsy with a Z. Chasing Whimsy, talking to Generation Z. A few new episodes up for you to listen to already, and make sure you subscribe to be notified of future releases. Whimsy with a Z is a podcast for teens by teens, but parents are welcome and encouraged to also listen. You can stream it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and at the website chasingthewhimsy.com. That's Whimsy with a Z, the podcast. Go stream, download, and subscribe today.
Starting Friday, the first Friday of December, for 3 weeks, you will hear Whimsy with the Z episodes with parents and a brother. We're gonna do Alice and her mom the first Friday, and then there's Dean and Danielle's parents, and then Mark's brother is gonna come in. What is that? The 16th ish. Uh, Hold on, the 20th. So, um, 6, 13, and 20 next month we'll have parent or family episodes. A lot of fun. Um, it was fun because I had to edit some stuff because parents don't know how to like not say their kids' real names. Um, Alice and her mom love them to death. Like they were so much fun, but somehow they got into this like this drama that's happening at school, and they talked for 45 minutes, and I had to like trim most of that out because I was like it was exhausting. And then I'm recording with Mark's brother tomorrow, so it's gonna be interesting to hear what some of the parents are thinking about the show. I hope you guys are still enjoying the show, and that's coming up definitely Friday. That is all. Okay, my pocket 6. Thanksgiving was awesome. Shot a little video for Sophie. JJ did some interviews. Dinner was fantastic. Turkey was really good. Ham was amazing. The appetizers, the fucking sausage rolls were amazing. But the best part about Thanksgiving has got to be taco cat goat cheese pizza. I've never seen so many people laugh so hard at the same time about the same stupid thing. Nikki commented that teen drama is exhausting. Like the experience that the kids have is exhausting, but to hear them retell it is like doubly exhausting, and I don't know how they do it. So I agree, it's exhausting. Taco cat goat cheese pizza is one of the coolest games I've ever seen. I didn't play. You should absolutely, all of you guys, like this is fun for literally all ages, right? We had we had some adults, we had some kids playing. It is like the funnest game I've ever seen people play. Rhiannon is in town. She's like the game master, right? So she likes to play any and every game, right? Because she wants to experience and play games, right? Because that's what she likes to do. So somehow JJ was like, we're gonna play like next level fucking slapjack, right? So back in the day, you have a deck of 52 cards, and then whenever you flip over to the jack, you gotta slap the deck, right? So this game, right? Some top you get funnest game I've ever seen. So there's three. From here's what I've understood of the game. Okay, is there is a gorilla monkey, there's a groundhog, and a narwhal, right? And if any of those three come up, you have to like gesture something, right, to indicate what animal it is, and then slap the deck. You get like six people playing this game at the end of the day after dinner, and it is like the funnest thing I've ever seen in my life. Rhiannon is like falls to the wall. She's like, I'm in it. JJ, he's having a blast. Nikki's crying. Sandy's crying. Edwin's like, I can't believe I'm in this. 100%. It is like weirdest, funnest game I've ever seen. Um, Definitely get it. I think it was like oddly like the highlight of the day. It was fun playing games, but this game I don't know. This one I'll remember for a while. I did get a short video of it. Um, I'm glad I did because like this was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Like Rhiannon's first time playing a game, she's in it, and she plays to win. Doesn't know how to win, but she will figure it out. It was so much fun though. What was it again? Taco cat, goat cheese pizza. It's like an $8 game. Like go to Amazon, you could probably pick it up for like $6.50. Super simple game, fun for everybody. Get the game, video it, shoot it over to me. I'll put that shit online for you guys. Um, Taco cat, goat cheese pizza for the win. Such a fun game, and it's not that hard. Like I think I understand most of the game. You flip over your card. If it is, yeah, then you, and then if you get the animal, you have to do. That's what Raina was looking like. To be fair, they all look like it, but it is, it's fantastic. Find a video online, play the game yourself. It's amazing. I think I suck at life. So 2 weeks ago ish, maybe three, I was supposed to like lose a week to playing a video game. But the video game that I got was for the PlayStation 5 in the deluxe edition, and I bought the Switch version so that I can play it. Well, the Switch version doesn't come out until December, like mid December. But what I didn't know was that on 11/15 digital on the Switch, I could have been playing this game for 2 weeks. I'm playing it now. Well, this is kind of like one of those things, right? Like, if I don't worry about Car Saga, I find out that there's fucking cool shit out there. I think they pushed Life is Strange back on the Switch, the physical copy back a little bit. But then they're like, yeah, you can play right now on the Switch digitally. I'm like, I would have been playing that for days. Um, the game is Life is Strange double exposure. Okay. I'm super excited about it. Liam was super excited about it. Um, once we get it on the the physical copy, we might stream it like we did the original game. Um, it's it's a fun game. I think I have one more mind pocket because I've been playing it for just a little bit. Um, it's a fantastic game. It looks so good. Story wise, right back into it. Um, since Sandy's here, fun fact: the original Life is Strange is a game that I got her daughters for Christmas one year, and uh, I awkwardly was like, "Hey, play this game, but don't tell your parents because there's like I doubt that they've played it, but they should because this game is amazing. Play the first one, boom, pick up the double exposure when it comes out in December." But yeah, my whole thing was I bought the game, it's sitting in a box, the deluxe edition, and then I was all upset because, and then like, let's just recap it real quick, okay? Because go back a couple of weeks, I got the box, I open it, and there's no Switch game in it. And then, like an asshole, I emailed Square Enix and was like, "Where's my game? How dare you? I don't have a PlayStation 5. And two, I'm not going to open the deluxe edition, fool." And I was like, "Where's my game?" And then within like 2 hours, whoever replied back was like, "We're sorry that you're upset, sir, but the game actually doesn't come out until like December 15th." And I was like, "Oh." And then I had to reply back that and apologize for being the asshole of like yelling at him. I wasn't really yelling that much, but um, such a fun game. It's out digitally. I think there's one more Mind Pocket, so I'll talk about it again in a minute. So as a Black Friday shop, I'm looking at like the epoxy resin, like little different crafts that I can maybe work on and do. I had this brilliant idea that I could. The video makes it look super easy, like 4 screws in and out. But I thought about and failed horribly. I was going to try and replace my iPhone battery on one of my iPhones. Uh, the iPhone is completely done now. Like I can't. There's no salvaging any part of it. Like I just, oops. So yeah, I cannot fix iPhones. Sometimes I like to pretend like I'm like a real man and I can fix stuff, right? I go online, I watch a couple of videos, I'm like, nailed it. I can handle that. I have an old iPhone that I used to pogo with, and I was like, battery's dead. For $12, I can replace the battery because I'm not. It's not worth the $60 to get it like professional replaced. It's barely worth like the $12 to get the new battery. So I watched the tutorial. They're like, hit 2 screws here, take this little thing, lift the screen, pull the screen back, hit a couple of these screws, take the battery out, put the new one in, and screw it back on. Um, no, absolutely not. These screws are the smallest screws I've ever seen in my life. I lost them all. Every screw that I took out. Okay, the kit that it gives you, there's 3 screwdrivers, right? There's like a tiny eyeglass one, and then there's like two even smaller ones. And to replace your battery on an iPhone, there are 3 different screw sizes. I fucked the whole thing up. Um, I lost half of the screws, so I couldn't even put the thing back together. Um, the phones, like when they install them, they put like a super heavy duty like adhesive on the battery to make it stick. So I'm trying to rip the thing out. Like Like you're not supposed to rip anything out. It broke the thing. I had like battery juice almost like all over the place. It smelled weird. And then I watched another video and they're like, make sure the battery is less than 25%. Otherwise, it could burst into flames as you try to remove it. Thank God that I know the thing was completely dead. I could almost burst it into flames trying to change the battery. Um, yeah. Um, that iPhone is completely, like, there's, there's missing screws. There's, a bunch of extra pieces. There's somehow, okay, so there was two, four, six, seven screws. I dropped to two right away, right off the top. And I was like, maybe I can just figure it out without it. Okay, because that's probably a good idea. And then I couldn't get the battery out. And then because I couldn't get oh my God, it was a mess. I was like, I'm gonna save millions of dollars by just fixing my own phones. No, I should have just spent the $12 extra. I can't fix iPhones. So Whimsy Studios will not be will not have a section of its business in iPhone repair. So um, I destroyed an entire iPhone and spent $12 on a battery that I don't know how to use or how to even give it to somebody. I guess I can return it. What's the return policy on a battery? I'll even take half of the money back. I'm a genius. Write that down, somebody. Um, yeah, I feel kind of bad that I straight destroyed an iPhone, which works out fine because Nikki knows what I want to do with the resin. So it's perfect. It's all part of my plan. It's all working. I'll show you guys in a couple of weeks what I'm talking about. It was a little slow going. Last week I mentioned that work is starting to get back to normal. It was a little took me a minute to get back used to it, but I've been meeting with people and doing my coachings and my regular, you know, jobby stuff, and um, I'm enjoying it. Like I miss talking to people. So normal, working good. It's the end of the year, beginning of the 25 fiscal year. All is looking good. I am just happy things are back to normal. Um, Now, what will be interesting is if mom's fridge stops freezing. Okay, the balance has been restored. Okay, um, everything's getting back to normal. Everybody's having a good time with each other. I'm still doing Ben things and just breaking shit. Uh, Work. It took me a minute to kind of get back into the swing of things, but yeah, I'm doing some. I'm doing coachings. I'm hanging out. Like I'm doing my thing, but I was doing it well, and I'm just glad that I'm back doing the original what I was supposed to be doing. Last one. Here we go. I'm like 2.5 hours into this game, so I'm going to officially announce that no promises on the quality of next week's shows. Mind Pockets probably could be normal, but Monday's show, I don't know. There's a chance that I just play the game and just I don't know. But I'm officially announcing that I'm going to dedicate some time to beat this game. It's like 15-hour game, so um, it's like 3 hours a day for like 5 days. I could do it. Uh, so I don't know. We'll see. Originally, when I got the game, I had announced like I'm playing the game start to finish. I'm going to finish the thing. I'm not going to watch a bunch of TV. I'm not going to do any homework for the Monday Nooner show. Um, and then my life fell apart. Everything's back in order. I'm playing the game. I don't know what next Monday looks like, to be fair. I have an interview with an artist, a musician in the UK, recording next Monday, so that will come out the Monday after. But I don't know. I'm gonna play the game. Looks like the game is so much fun. Like like if I didn't work tonight, I would have beat it tonight. But I have to work tonight, so that kind of sucks. I like Mind Pockets, so I have to do this show. Otherwise, I would have been playing. Uh, I recorded this week's episode with JJ. I would have been home like right after. Next week, don't know what it's gonna look like. If I get too immersed into this game, maybe next week's a short week or something. I don't know, but just throwing that out there. Um, that is it for Mind Pockets. We got a commercial. We got some Patreon stuff. We'll wrap this thing up. We're like right on time. Boom. We got 14 minutes. Um, good Mind Pockets week. A lot of cool shit happening. Some failures, but some successes. Good holiday. I was very happy with this week's Mind Pockets. Nothing crazy, nothing to rant about. Other than like again, like those fucking teachers, man. They need to calm down. Calm down and go up the slide. Hang out for a commercial.
Hey there, Whimsy fans! We wanted to take a moment away from the fun to express how much your support and contributions mean to us. If you're liking what you're hearing from us so far, we'd like to invite you to show us some love on our new Patreon. Starting at just $1 a week, you can help us keep the whimsy coming. That's not just our podcast, but live streams and new projects on the horizon as well. All members get special shout out during our live streams. If you're comfortable giving a little more, please take a look at our gift tier. These gifts are hand-picked by the Whimsy crew to bring more curiosity, fun, and whimsy to you as thanks for your support. Every little bit counts, and whether you support us by listening and subscribing to our podcasts, holding court on our lives, or subscribing to our Patreon, thank you for helping us keep the magic alive and the mics on. You can find our Patreon at patreon.com/chasingthewhimsy or follow the link on our YouTube channel at Chasing the Whimsy. Thank you again for all the support. Whimsy!
Where's my pause button? Oh, I'm breaking things. Hold on. Don't break it. Okay. Patreon people. Andy, Nikki in your family, Megan in your family, Joyce, Ann, Ender Froggy, C. Juan, Gooster, Nina M, Violet, Anna, my dad, Courtney. Thank you guys um, for the paid tiers. Um, everybody got their November gifts. I just confirmed with Megan's family that they got theirs today. So Nikki already painted some. They painted hers. You could check it out on Instagram. They were super cool. Um, if you can help out, $4. You want some merch, $10. We got some really cool ideas coming out. We got coasters coming. You'll get um, the art book sometime in July or August, whenever that gets done for year two. Um, it does help me find other artists. Kit, who does our new webcomic, has finished 10 weeks worth of comics for me. So those will come out first of the year. She's in school, so we're wrapping up this semester. Boom, she's gonna do some more for us. I got Jay Sarge story going on in there. We got a bunch of Sophie stories. Um, there is technically a comic cast. a couple comics in there for those. Uh, it's super fun. So any little support that you have is great. Um, Whimsy Studios is growing, right? I did talk to a potential, I guess, client, I guess, or I talked to somebody who might be who's interested in live streaming or recording gameplay. So we're talking to him. Um, so like we're going to be able to help set them up, expand the universe a little bit. Um, After Monday, Tuesday, there is an idea of using some of the a portion of the Patreon to give back. Um, so listen Monday or Tuesday, and I'll expand on that a little bit more. Um, it's not just helping me out; it's helping out artists, J Sarge, Kit, any other future projects that we're looking at. Uh, if you're not able to do the 410, 100% get it. Sign up for the free because then you can see all the cool shit that we're making. There's a small community on there already. We chat a little bit, look at some stuff, hang out. Make sure you sign up for all the podcasts, the YouTube. Um, just comment, just anything you could do to show some support. That's all that we want. I think that is all for the Patreon. I was looking at some old episodes. Like, how many is that? 12? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 12. Like, that's 12 in a couple of months. Um, so we haven't gotten anybody new since Courtney last week. So, anybody listening, we're almost done with the holidays. If you can spare $4, it's only $1 a week. Sign up on the Patreon. Um, all right, that's enough shilling for Patreon. 1 second. We're at the end of the show. Uh, view numbers have been up and down. Like, good episode today. We had more people than a little bit more than normal. Um, I am noticing that the lives have a second life. Like some of the recent lives, I think have like 30, 40 views. So like it is interesting that there's like a bunch of you coming back. If you made it this far and you're one of those people who watch this afterwards, um, hit me with the whimsy in the comments or like a hi or whatever. Let me know who you guys are. Let's see what else is going on. I think that's all. We're at about an hour. It is interesting though, and JJ should listen to the mind pockets because like if like he's thinking about like podcasting again. He's trying to find his whatever he wants to do next, right? But one of the things I was talking to him about was like you need to be able to talk for like an hour or two and keep people semi engaged. Um, Most of you guys stayed all day, the whole hour, so fucking fantastic. But it would be interesting for him to be like, oh yeah, it's a little harder than it looks. But then there's also the chance that once he gets over that hump, he's gonna be better at it than me. So like, I guess, yeah, I'm just gonna try. Like you guys remember those early days when I used to talk for like 2.5 hours? I can't. I don't. I like. I don't. I don't even know if I could do that again. Like I'm just like half looking at him, like I can vamp for 5 minutes. I can't, and I'm not going to. I'm just gonna say goodnight because I have to get ready for work. Um, I hope you guys all had a cool Thanksgiving. Um, Mine was pretty great. only because I got to see Rhiannon play fucking Norwal Monkey Groundhog. Um, I don't know. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Hit the bell notification on YouTube so you can follow whatever big announcement that I have on Monday or Tuesday. I don't know which one. Hit that stupid bell. Get notified when I go live. And then after like you hear the announcement, just fucking uncheck the thing. Like I don't even care. Stay subscribed, but you don't have to do the notify button after Tuesday. Um, that's all I got for you, Nikki, Sandy. Um, thank you for hanging out. I know that we don't agree on our slide politics, um, but it's okay because um, I don't know. I guess it's just okay. You're allowed to have your opinions, your job, responsibility, right? I'm Uncle Ben. I tell you to go and do something, take a knee to the face, have some fun with it. That's all I got for you. You have a good night and see you Monday. Bye. Whimsy. It's okay to be wrong, Uncle Ben. I'm not wrong. It's not real wrong. It's only like it's a perspective thing. I need to end this thing before I see any more downslides. Oh my god. Like, okay, hold on. Any of you guys who watch this afterwards, fucking hit me with the upslides. Hashtag upslide. I would love for that to like one, let's get it trending. I don't even know how to do that. Right. Two, I just want more than the two teachers in the chat to support the upslide. All right, that's all we got. You guys have a good night. Whimsy. Wrong button.